Welcome back to Inside Texoma. We are talking about the summer reading program of 2012. It all kicks off May 29th, and there's also a lot of activities and performances, all free by the way, for your children to take advantage of this summer. Now, you told us about the first one. I believe you said that was May 30th.
Yes.
At the Wichita Theater.
That's correct.
But that's just one of many. So what are some of the other events coming?
That's the tip of the iceberg. We have ongoing activities every week. On Mondays, we have youth gaming for children and their parents. On Tuesdays, we have celebrity story time. That's when we ask local celebrities to come in and read books to the kids. And then on Thursdays, we have crafts for children, teens, and tweens. But every Wednesday, that is definitely the highlight of the week when we have special performers come in. We've got people coming from Wisconsin this year,
wow,
from Nashville, of course, from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So we're really excited. We've got a few repeat performers coming back that everybody's loved, and so it's going to be a great summer of programming.
So really there's something every Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays to take advantage of, correct?
Yes.
Now, what are some of the hours if you're looking at? Are they set for every single, like on Mondays, is it always the same time?
Yes, yes. And we do that so that people can become familiar with our schedule and know when things are going on. On Mondays, our youth gaming is from 2 to 3 p.m. Tuesdays, celebrity story time is at 10:30 in the morning. And then crafts on Thursdays is at 2 o'clock. Now, our show times on Wednesdays are always at 2 o'clock, with the exception of a couple of programs this year that we're offering in the evening. This is something new for us. We're hoping to appeal to some parents that maybe can't get their kids to the public library during the day.
Sure.
So we've got a couple of special things. We have a musical slumber party in July. This is going to be for the young kids and their parents. They're encouraged to wear their pajamas, bring their favorite stuffed animal, and it's going to be real active, lots of singing and dancing going on. And then the other activity is going to be a library murder mystery game, and that is going to be for children 10 and up and their parents. And they're going to use clues, go to different rooms in the library,
wow,
you know, try to solve a mystery. Of course, it's not a real murder. It's pretend, but it'll be a lot of fun. And that's going to be put on by the 4-H drama club called Actors Creating Together.
Yes, and I know we've actually seen them on our News Channel 6 noon show and talking about their performances. So, and I believe they're actually actors like the homeschool groups, correct?
That's correct.
So that's awesome, you know, to see them just two ways to almost support our community there, you know, bring your kids out and support the library, and also these children who I know they're going to be great, so they do a lot of awesome things.
They do.
That's really neat that, you know, this gives, I guess, parents even who may work, so that way the evenings may be opened up for them or easier to get their children there.
Yes.
Is this something, that is something you said, though, that's new this year, correct?
That's correct. Yeah, and we're hoping that people will take advantage of it, and if it's popular, we can try to incorporate that into our next year's programming.
Sure. So if that's great for your schedule, make sure you're there that night, or both of those nights. I believe there were two.
Yes.
Now, and the clue goes back to the whole theme of this summer too, correct?
That's correct.
Is that an exciting night? Are y'all looking forward to that one?
We are. Yes.
Anything else that you can share with us about the dates? I know if they can probably go to the library, of course, and pick up a schedule. Are they online as well, all these dates?
They are online. We do have printout library calendars such as these, they're yellow, that we have all over the library. But if you go to our website, we do have it all online right now too.
So go ahead and start marking your calendars at different times.
Definitely.
Is there something that you recommend for the different age groups?
For the littlest ones, story time is definitely for them. The older kids, older brothers and sisters who, for whatever reason, have to come with their younger brothers and sisters do tend to be a little bit bored because we read picture books and, you know, not chapter books.
Sure.
So that is definitely for the younger generation. Older kids, gaming. We have a Wii and we have DDR, so they love that.
Sure.
But you can also bring younger kids to that too, as long as the parent comes with them. Our policy at the library is anybody under 7 years of age must be accompanied by a parent.
Okay.
But younger kids can come to gaming. We do have board games like Candyland and things that are more appropriate for their age level. And then crafts is, again, just a free-for-all. Whatever age you are, if you're a teen, you'll go to the teen and tween crafts. If you're 10 years old, you'll go to the crafts. And if you're 3 or 4 years old, you'll go to the crafts as well, but your mom and dad might have to help you a little bit.
Sure, but there's something, all age groups are going to be able to do a hands-on, enjoy
Yes.
that, and
Definitely.
something to take home and show off what you've done. So are you finding, how many years has really, something like this been in place at the library? And I know it's just grown, though. I know.
Yeah, it's been in place for a long time. I honestly don't know the number of years specifically, but I've lived here for 16 years, and my children were participating 16 years ago. So even at the old Kemp Public Library. So, and they loved it, and I think every year our program grows. We learn, each year what works, what doesn't work.
Sure.
And it's just a fabulous program. I really hope that everyone takes advantage of it. And it's great when we do see people several times a week, because we do get to know them, and it's helpful for us to get to know the people that we're serving.
Well, we really appreciate, again, you sharing all of this. I know we're going to talk a little bit more about even funding and how all this really comes together. So we're going to take one more quick break. We'll be right back with more. Welcome back to Inside Texhoma. We are once again talking about the summer reading program, and we're talking a little bit about some of the things that are every single week you can expect the same time and the dates. But going back to some of the performances, can you tell us, maybe for anybody who's new to the town, or maybe this year they're excited and they'd like to come and take part in this, some of the favorites maybe?
Okay. Well, we try to offer a wide variety of programming. And our Wednesday performances, as I mentioned before, are sort of the highlight of the week. And this year we're really excited to present the Ugandan Orphans Choir. They are a group of 10 children that are from Uganda. They're traveling the United States to bring a message of hope and to kind of emphasize that some children are in poverty here and in the world as a whole. So they're going to be singing, drumming, and dancing their way across the United States, and really cute kids. And we're going to present that program at the Wichita Theater, and that's going to be June 6th at 2 o'clock. And once again, it's a free program, so we hope you'll come out and support something that's very unique and something that you're not going to get to see every day.
How awesome is that? That's just so neat to be able to see something like this. Have you heard a lot about them, or have you seen any of the performances?
Yes, they're very impressive, really cute, and very lively show. The outfits that they wear are just beautiful.
That's definitely a date I think you want to mark on your calendar. So that's June 6th, correct?
That's correct.
And what about some of the others that maybe are repeats? Maybe some have seen them before, or some of the favorites. I understand there was CRITTERMAN, is that correct?
Yes, CRITTERMAN is a favorite. He always brings out lots of neat animals to show everyone. And then, of course, we're going to have Jungle Jim. He brings his big bug show. Everybody loves to see bugs, even though they're a little bit yucky to me. But, and then one of our unique programs that we're doing in July this year is PINT-SIZE POLKAS. This is an accordionist that comes out of Wisconsin, and he does a program just for kids. He shows them what the accordion is all about. A lot of kids in this part of the country aren't familiar with that instrument.
I've never seen one.
So he plays it, he sings, he really gets the kids involved in his show. So I think that's going to be something very unique this year too.
Music is always a hit, it seems, with kids, isn't
Yes.
it? They just love to dance and have fun and listen to this music. And where do they need to go? Where do parents need to go if they're coming for one of these programs, or even other activities?
If they're coming for the programs at the Wichita Theater, we ask that they go directly to the theater. The doors will open at 1:45, and we always have people line up in advance for our programs. So hopefully, hopefully the weather will be nice that day, those 2 days. And then every other program, they'll come directly to the library.
Do they need to go on the second floor? Is it on the first floor of the library?
Yes.
How do they need to, once they enter the library, what do they need to do?
Once they come into the library, they'll go immediately up the stairs or take the elevator to the second floor, and that's where all of the programs will be.
And I know there's usually signs as well, correct, kind of directing you where to go. So, you know, kind of going back to the funding, I know this is a lot of goodies, a lot of great things. So how do you make this all come together? And I understand there's a lot of help and even government grants that are making this all come together, correct?
That's correct. Yes, we get the majority of our funding from the city of Wichita Falls. We are also supported very heavily by the Friends of the Wichita Falls Public Library. And this year we are very fortunate to apply for and receive grants, one from Target and one from the Association for Library Services to Children. So all of these things come together and help make this summer reading program possible and successful.
And that's important, you know, it's important because going back to the Friends of the Library, you know, it's so great all the things they do. I know you've seen on News Channel 6, they've had the book sales, so that goes back to even Texhoma. When they support groups like that, they're helping to support programs like this.
That's correct. Yes.
So that's awesome. And then, of course, the grants, that's always a plus and a great thing for our city and stuff. So, well, ladies, we really appreciate your time and your dedication to getting all this together. I know this is a lot of work and a lot of time goes behind all of this, but I know it's appreciated and so important, you know, for the kids and teenagers, even adults of our city and our area, of course, to continue reading this summer. So thank you so much. Again, it's all online. I know we have links to all of this on our website as well, newschannel6now.com. Any final thoughts that you'd like to leave everybody with today? I know this all kicks off May 29th, but any last thing you'd like to leave everybody with?
I just want everybody to know that I hope you have a great summer and that you come in and check out some books and participate in our programs.
Kathy, what about you?
Yes, definitely read for fun over the summer. Come in, pick out something that you enjoy reading, not that you necessarily have to read. And I would encourage parents too to, you know, hey, pick up a book, be a good role model for your children.
They're watching.
Yes.
Well, ladies, thanks again, and thank you, Texhoma. As always, we'll see you back here next Sunday morning for another look inside Texhoma.